Social media is flooded with tears and people all over the world are in shock. What we saw today was startling. Hip-hop's wild and erratic star, Chrisean Rock, made a straightforward shopping trip into a catastrophic catastrophe. It was meant to be a quiet day at Walmart, a mother-son moment. Instead, it turned into an emotional roller coaster that left people in tears, with heartache and doubting everything they had previously believed to be true about Chrisean Rock. As the cameras were filming, Chrisean Rock walked into Walmart with her infant son in tow. But there was total turmoil in place of peace. Her every action was caught on video. Confrontations with fans, the loud taunts directed at Blueface, and the public struggle to shield her child from the world's prying eyes were all awful. My son deserves the best, even if you all hate me for it. Chrisean Rock's voice reverberated down every aisle. Yet beneath the audacious claims, there was a side of her that nobody had anticipated. The mother was left feeling worn out and burdened after the truth was exposed in the leaked film. We were devastated by their struggle to keep things together. In the midst of the chaos, Chrisean Rock's voice was so full of genuine pain that it could break anyone who heard it. I can't do this alone forever. This trip was about more than just shopping. It was a request for assistance. In a chaotic world, it was a mother's appeal to the world, her struggle, her fight for her son's future, and her quest for peace. The entire globe is now observing. Will she receive the assistance she is due? Or will she keep fighting her battle by herself? This viral tempest is far from over, so be sure to return. Today, the world was taken aback when Chrisean Rock, the ferocious and capricious hip-hop artist, was the focus of a disastrous viral moment that no one could have predicted. An emotional roller coaster ensued from what was meant to be a straightforward trip to Walmart. And what transpired next left fans in shock, hearts broken, and the internet in a frenzy. With a shopping cart in one arm, her infant son in the other, and a video team following closely behind, Chrisean Rock walked up to the Walmart as though it were the red carpet dot. This was no ordinary journey. The world was watching her every move. And it was a performance, an emotional proclamation. What began as a routine shopping trip for groceries, diapers, and baby formula, however, descended into a spectacular, excruciating, and unforgettable outburst. It was obvious as soon as she entered that this was no typical shopping excursion. Before long, onlookers were observing the cameras. As soon as they took out their phones, fans started posting videos on the internet. Chrisean Rock had a lot of energy, was boisterous, and had no regrets. As she threw baby clothes and formula into the cart in the baby aisle and shouted into the camera, "My son deserves the best, even if you all hate me for it." There was more than just shopping, and admirers couldn't help but notice the underlying emotion that lay beneath her bold words. It was about proving to the world, and perhaps to herself, that she was resilient and could support her son no matter what others thought. However, beneath that blazing exterior, something far more terrible was taking place. No one had anticipated the side of Chrisean Rock that the leaked movie showed. Her actual feelings rose to the surface when she believed the cameras were not recording. Now that she had piled baby clothes into her basket, the powerful, commanding woman appeared overwhelmed. Her voice trembled as she murmured, "I can't do this alone forever." It was raw, vulnerable, and heartbreaking. Her statements left admirers stunned, with several crying. Chrisean Rock fought for more than just her son's future. In a world that was pulling her apart all the time, she was struggling to keep her cool. She was attempting to maintain her composure for her infant child, who needed her the most, despite having endured a lot of public turmoil, traumatic breakups, and continuous media scrutiny. But the turmoil continued even when she was at her lowest. An admirer once attempted to snap a photo of her child. Chrisean Rock was broken in no time. "Don't take any pictures of him without asking me," she yelled, clutching her infant, retaining the infant close to her. It was more than just a mother trying to keep her kids safe. This woman was overwhelmed by the outside world's interference into her personal life, parenthood, and intimate moments. Like a storm, the situation developed, with each moment becoming more powerful than the last. Everyone around her let out a gasp. A few murmured with wonder. Every moment of the drama was captured on tape by others. But Chrisean Rock was unconcerned. She'd had enough of acting composed. She stopped doing shows for the cameras. She was drawing attention to the challenges and unvarnished, untidy reality of parenthood in a society that seeks to undermine. And the true twist came next. She made fun of Blueface. One of the most surprising events of the day occurred when Chrisean Rock was captured on camera declaring, "I'm going to replace everything his father never gave us." And the internet went crazy. Did she have Blueface on her mind? Was this a frontal assault on her child's father, the man who had been the focus of her years-long public drama? The incident became a viral hit as fans immediately went into overdrive, analyzing her remarks and expressing their opinions. Chrisean Rock was more than just a well-known hip-hop artist or a contentious character. She had come to represent the difficulties faced by mothers. A mother willing to go to any lengths for her son, even if it meant publicly expressing her suffering. The internet was divided on whether to support her, condemn her for making parenting a joke, or praise her for her intense love for her child. But whether this was a show or a need for assistance was the true question. But as the day wore on, the tale took yet another tragic turn. An unidentified customer was able to secure a second angle of the movie, which revealed a different side of Chrisean Rock. She wasn't boisterous or disobedient in this video. She was exhausted, quiet, and on the verge of giving up. "Something," she whispered. "Dude, I can't continue to do this by myself." Her voice's unadulterated vulnerability broke the appearance of strength. It went beyond the tumultuous act she had performed for the cameras. It revealed Chrisean Rock's true humanity as a mother struggling daily to make ends meet in a society that expected so much of her. Fans started to question whether Chrisean Rock was merely trying to make ends meet or if she was exploiting her son, her turmoil, and her suffering to further her profession and maintain her prominence in society as the videos went viral. Fans were divided as the debate continued. She was viewed by some as a mother trying her hardest in a challenging society. Others witnessed a lady taking advantage of her son in order to get fame, influence, and views. This was not merely a Walmart excursion. In front of the cameras and in the court of public opinion, it was the start of a much bigger tale that would continue to develop. A straightforward shopping excursion was transformed into a viral spectacle by Chrisean Rock. The world was suddenly unable to turn away. The drama is just getting started, so stay tuned. The storm that surrounds things have only grown worse for Chrisean Rock. What started off as a tumultuous Walmart shopping excursion has now descended into a major catastrophe. The world is sobbing, discussing, and wondering what is real and what is staged as a result of this show. Every moment of the viral drama appears more tragic than the one before it. Millions of fans were shocked by Chrisean Rock's passionate outburst in Walmart. However, it didn't end there. When a completely other side of her was exposed by the leaked tape, the emotional roller coaster took a tragic turn. One thing no one anticipated: Chrisean Rock's genuine emotions, which lie beneath the audacious remarks and abrasive altercations with fans, are sentiments of fatigue, annoyance, and intense loneliness. She muttered, almost to herself, "I can't do this alone forever." But the words sliced through the internet like a dagger. The fans were taken aback. The mother, who had been putting up a fierce struggle, hurling insults, and announcing her independence, was now displaying signs of weakness. She had created a thick facade to shield herself from the outside world. When the internet responded, some admirers rushed to her defense, congratulating her on her concerns and saying she is real, adding that she is trying her hardest to be a mother and that she is trying her hardest to be a mother in a society that frequently criticizes her. Critics, on the other hand, were unable to see past the show and said, "She is taking advantage of her son." This was not just a bad shopping trip. It was a cry for help from a mother who was feeling the weight of society's expectations. They argued motherhood has nothing to do with this. It is related to influence. She's using her child as a pawn in a game of fame. The hardest truths tore at the hearts of millions of followers, leaving them to rethink everything. Did Chrisean Rock manipulate her son's life for the film, or was she just attempting to protect him? What was part of the play and what was real became the subject of uncontrollable speculation. Then came the most unexpected turn of events. Chrisean Rock's emotional Instagram Live video of her hugging her infant to her chest ignited the online community. As she addressed the camera, tears were running down her cheeks. "I never got anything from you. Without you, my son will have everything." Her voice broke as she let out a cry. Everyone in attendance was broken by the unadulterated emotion in her comments. Blueface wasn't the only target of the attack. It was a mother's fervent request to be acknowledged as the one standing up for her child's future and to be seen and heard. Fans and haters alike flooded the comments section of the video as it became viral online. Supporting Chrisean Rock's fortitude and devotion to her son, some were brought to tears. They claimed that she was just a mom attempting to succeed and provide her son with the life she was never able to have. Others, however, noticed something darker. They remarked, "She's involving her child in this drama. This is manipulation, love." The situation only heated up over the next few days. There were rumors that Chrisean Rock had planned everything so that her visit to Walmart was not an accident but rather a planned event for a new reality show. There were growing rumors about Zeus Network involvement. Was there a larger plan behind all of this? Did Chrisean Rock use her own suffering, her child, and her own obstacles in real life as inspiration for her new show? Then Blueface himself disclosed the startling truth in a startling tweet. The fans were taken aback by Blueface's shocking tweet, which was made hours after the Instagram Live, and read, "Don't let social media fool y'all. It's all acting. Is it possible? Did she do this as part of a show to get attention, maintain her relevance, and keep her name in the news?" Chrisean Rock, however, has no plans to give up. She uploaded a second video, this one of her giving her son a firm embrace in reaction to Blueface's tweet. "I don't need you. My son and I are fine without you. Stop speaking on me when you haven't even bought a damn pacifier." Her voice was so painful that she said these things. The stakes were no longer merely drama. There was more to it than followers and cameras. It described a mother standing up for her child, her future, and her honor. It became evident that the tale was far from over as the argument continued. A straightforward shopping excursion has been transformed into an emotional extravaganza by Chrisean Rock. The world was now observing. Supporters were split. More than ever, the detractors were outspoken. Chrisean Rock teased her next move with a mysterious Instagram post just after it appeared that the storm had passed. "Next stop, Target," she wrote next to a picture of her baby carriage in the parking lot, leaving everyone wondering, what comes next? It seemed like a definite way to add more drama, confusion, and suffering. Would she actually change every second of the world is watching, and Chrisean Rock isn't backing down? What the future holds is a living, breathing tragedy that has left fans in tears and the internet in a frenzy. What started as a chaotic trip to Walmart has now evolved into the most heartbreaking public saga of the year. The drama isn't limited to viral videos and social media posts. Chrisean Rock is no longer just a hip-hop star or a controversial figure. She's become a symbol of pain, resilience, and the heartbreaking reality of motherhood. The world witnessed her loud, unapologetic defiance in the baby aisle. But what we didn't see, the raw, unfiltered moments that followed, are what have truly broken the hearts of millions. After the viral Instagram Live where Chrisean Rock spoke directly to the camera, her voice trembling with emotion, the world could no longer deny the pain behind her bravado. "You've never given me anything," she sobbed, clutching her son to her chest. "My son will have everything without you." It was a moment so deeply emotional, so raw, that it left fans in tears. The anger in her voice was palpable, but so was the exhaustion, the years of drama, the constant battles with Blueface, and the weight of raising a child in a world that constantly judges her. But just when we thought we had seen it all, the leaks came. A second video, this time from a bystander, surfaced online with footage that showed Chrisean Rock in a completely different light. This was no longer about the cameras, the drama, or the attention. It was about a woman fighting to survive, fighting to hold on to the only thing that mattered to her, her son. But the storm didn't stop there. At the end of her rope, a woman who was finally admitting the truth she'd been hiding for so long, she was scared. The video went viral and the internet exploded once again, leaving fans who had previously supported Chrisean Rock silent, their hearts broken by the unfiltered vulnerability they were witnessing. The woman, who had been loud and fierce, saying she didn't need anyone, was now crying in the Walmart aisles as she paced back and forth, holding her son in one arm, her face full of desperation and exhaustion. She posted a blurry picture of her baby stroller in the parking lot along with the caption, Next stop, Target on Instagram. Was she making fun of the mayhem she caused, or was this a new chapter in her drama-filled life? She wrote, leaving fans in a panic. The criticism was quick. Fans asked. Her statements were inundated with criticism, accusing her of making parenthood a circus. She's taking advantage of her child to gain views. It was just too much heartache. Chrisean Rock's suffering was broadcast live to the world, and supporters, who had previously defended her and encouraged her as a strong, independent woman, were suddenly questioning everything. They said, "This isn't love. You keep talking like you help me, but you don't," Chrisean Rock yelled. "You sit online trying to clown me when I'm raising your child." Chrisean Rock, however, was not going to back down and responded by sharing another video, this time with her baby on her lap and tears in her eyes. To what extent was it only a show? The most agonizing question is, how much of this was done merely for influence? The resurgence of the Zeus Network rumors, however, was the true twist. There were rumors that Chrisean Rock was exploiting the whole situation as a publicity gimmick for a new reality show that would focus on her life as a single mother who was juggling heartbreak, parenthood, and stardom. Supporters were divided. Did Chrisean Rock really only want to succeed as a mother, or was she using her baby as a prop for the cameras? The distinction between what was staged and what was real had become completely hazy. When Blueface replied once more in what appeared to be a final blow in a tweet, the tension increased. It was like a kick to the belly when he wrote, "A whole lot of acting going on in 07. The fans went crazy. Is it possible? Was all of this a ruse? Was Chrisean Rock's career being fueled only by her pain? It was too much for the internet to handle. As the argument continued, some people supported her, others opposed her, and many the final twist comes after the Zeus Network formally hinted at the next chapter with a mysterious tweet featuring a crown, a baby bottle, and an emoji of a shopping cart. Y'all really thought this was just Walmart? Chrisean Rock has turned motherhood into a spectacle, and she was at the center of a viral storm that didn't seem to be going away. Fans were taken aback. It went beyond a mother protecting her son's future. This was a well-planned narrative, a performance and a drama created for the cameras. Chrisean Rock's use of her child as a publicity ploy or as a mother attempting to make ends meet is the question that everyone is considering. Despite the division of the world, the drama is obviously far from ended. The internet stopped working. The chaos will only worsen as the internet continues to tear her apart. When the next chapter comes out, the question will still be there, so keep a watch out. What is authentic and what is really an act in the never-ending tale of Chrisean Rock's life? Chrisean Rock's heartbreaking narrative is just beginning. But the world is watching and the internet is divided. A simple shopping trip turns into a viral sensation. Now we have to question everything. Was it real? Was everything a front? More importantly, what does it mean for Chrisean Rock and her son's future? You have seen the chaos. The pure scenes of pain, resistance, and heartbreak are what you have seen. But we need to know what you think immediately. Is Chrisean Rock the fierce, unrepentant mother trying to survive in a world that constantly destroys her? Or is she exploiting her son's presence to attract attention and fame? Does her pain just happen in a play? Or is being a public mother just like this? This is a survival situation, not another celebrity drama. This is the most sensitive and pure part of being a mother. Who will be there for Chrisean Rock when the cameras stop shooting? Kindly leave your remarks in the space provided below. Click like if you believe Chrisean Rock is just a mother doing her best in a very difficult circumstance. Please share this video if you believe that everyone should hear her story. We guarantee you won't want to miss the next chapter of this emotional roller coaster, so don't forget to subscribe. Will Chrisean Rock rise above the mayhem, or will the attention and the burden of her history bring her down? The drama is only beginning, and we're all in for an insane ride. This is not quite the end of the narrative, so stay tuned. Warmth, N.